Hey guys, how's it going? There's 3 hours left in the season, which means that I could be getting rematched once again or a couple more times, who knows. But the reality is, I'm probably gonna be asleep by then. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna be asleep by now. Let's just go into the defense replays. I won't really be going into them too much. Uh, yeah, I want to show you a couple things that I have ready for next week. I was thinking of preparing an Eirforce theme, but I don't know. Maybe I will wait a little bit longer. I'll see if, with the new changes that I've made, I will be needing a Gale Force comp. By the way, we got channel art. I don't know if you've noticed that I have a new profile picture and I have a picture for the channel banner. And in addition to that, I also commissioned a picture that is going to be for, well, when I make more complex videos to have on the side. Those were commissioned from an artist on Instagram. Her name is Julia, but she goes as Moonchild77. I will add her link in the description. And yeah, I wanted some sort of like cool stuff that makes the channel pretty for a while, and I ended up commissioning it eventually. I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy about having something that isn't just stolen art, but have something that was made specifically for me and for the channel. Um, what else? What happened this week? I don't remember this week. Well, I had a couple days. I had one day where I lost 2 ladders, and then on Sunday I also lost 2 ladders. Sunday is always a bitch for me. And Sunday, my brain was super cooked, and you could see it. The matches I fought were all hard, like none of them were easy. I think I could have done, like, looking back at them, I could have done different things. I also forgot a bunch of times about my lane 2 catapult, which totally changes lots of matchups. Lots and lots of matchups are changed by a lane 2 catapult, especially in Astra. Next season, we're gonna be running the Panic Manor, which I only have on level 1 for offense, so it's not gonna be doing much. But as you'll see, I will be going for the FINA team, not the older one where everybody was bunched up, but rather a new one. Um, and I have decided to run a different build on what's her face on Sothis, a more defensive build compared to what I usually run. This was a match where I was hoping my AI would act differently, but if like one thing that I could change, I don't know though, because I would still like to give um, Lilina infantry pulse. However, I could perhaps put the infantry pulse on Alm, since when it's third season he has more HP, and switch Ninian to a ground orders user, so that if Ninian had ground orders, if of course she can't have ground orders since she's infantry, but if she was a flying dancer with infantry pulse, Lalina would be able to jump here and snipe units over here. So I mean, I don't see IS releasing something like that for infantry. However, I could consider in the future swapping out Nina for somebody else. One thing that I ended up changing and that I believe will be a permanent change to my Astra lineups was getting rid eventually of Brave Micaiah. This week I had the privilege of being able to run bonus doubler Ellwood, legendary Ellwood. And I ran him in my Reinhardt team. However, I don't think that. Well, first of all, he's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to run him every week because he can only be run on win season. But also, there are some circumstances where I would have liked to have a dancer more than him. In Astra, we don't have the luxury of getting dancers, unfortunately. Uh, and we'll have to see. In 2 months, we're gonna be getting a. Oh, sorry. In 2 months, we're gonna be getting the new Astra Mythic. From what I can tell from the hints that we've been given, it looks like we're gonna be getting a green Mythic who gives speed. Which, I mean, unless it's a dancer again, and I doubt that IS would release two dancers that give speed. It's not gonna be good for us. And here we just cleaned up everybody. There are these matches where everything falls into pieces, and it's just wow. This is, I mean, I consider this team as something that is outdated and also doesn't score in every season. However, it's crazy how just people can't go against this. They can try going left and they will kill a bunch of units, but eventually they will die. I did end up dying to a Cronia setup, which was well, it was well designed. Don't get me wrong. I think both of my losses were to Cronia, or was this the one I lost? I don't remember. I just looked at it, but I wasn't really paying attention. Hold on, are you? You're a hit and run set. Okay. Oh, and here she's gonna die. Okay, so yeah, I'm losing this one. I remember now. This is the minus 19. Yeah, they're able to get everybody essentially, and they were probably happy that they took them 2 hits to kill because otherwise legendary leaf wouldn't have gotten uh, his gale force off. How did I kill the Salif? Okay, so they do this. They could have done something different, and they end up losing a pot. But yeah, this is the only loss that counted. This one was a Gale Force that ended up not performing as they had hoped. This is weird because they're running a speed tactic, a drive speed, and infantry pulse, which is kind of odd. And also, they're running. This is gonna be a 2 cooldown, I think. This is gonna be a 4 cooldown, and they had to commit quick and pause to it. The bond seal is fantastic because you're not gonna use it in anything else, and this is a flashing blade seal, which still doesn't get used much. But with dual Alphonse, it's pretty insane how. Oh no, she goes to 3, and he's gonna bring her down to 1. It's pretty ridiculous that how much they focused on lowering their cooldowns. And also, there is a sabotage speed on a 39 res Naga, which I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I I see that there's a lot of work behind this. However, it seems like a lot of effort. I guess perhaps their idea is, well, I'm gonna mostly do Gale Force. They only have 2 buildings, which if you can afford them, it's really good. This is a 10 healing tower. It looks like, yeah. So I assume that they are going to do mostly at this point Gale Force and Vantage probably. Oh wow, this is a special spiral AoE special. Okay, I didn't remember this. Oof, and here, here things don't go as they expected because they are. Do you have wings? No, you have sabotage. So yeah, um, either of these two is gonna live, and they're gonna be danced, and they're gonna kill 2 people. So yeah. Uh, okay. Uh, I didn't really check what Altina or Sylvia did, but whatever. Um, I'm sure there's more to learn from this than my brain power is currently allowing me to. This was a setup. Let me check who the bonus heroes are, just really quickly. Okay, so Lysithia is still a bonus hero. Okay. I didn't remember this. Okay, so I was assuming that they were playing without a bonus hero, but Lysithia is the bonus hero here, and she's running +2. She's running attack speed, so which is weird because I guess she needs the speed. Is that what you're going for? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this would be better than Deathblow 4. And there's an Elgar with this weird set. I assume this is a hit and run set because she's running Disarm Trap and not Vantage. Um, what what happened here? I don't remember this match. Which seems like, I mean, you've probably heard me say that a lot. Turn 3, Bolt Tower hits. Oh, a lane 2 Bolt Tower. That's interesting. What? Okay. What? Yeah, I remember being perplexed by this the first time it happened also. Because what just happened? Two units were plunged deep into my team. Perhaps they. No, because I'm thinking they were like when I forgot switch to switch south back to Vantage, but they did disarm trap, so they did that on purpose. This is a blue star shiny legendary leaf. Look at the blue particles. They're weird, but they're pretty. Um, I assume they were able to put Repel and Pod Smoke on him, so they figured, well, might as well try to use him. But with 45 speed plus 4 plus 4, so that's 53 speed. That's not a lot. 53 is the starting point to use Repel, not the end point. And yeah, there's this. I'm not sure if I would go for a ruse plus rally. And in addition to that, at this point, I might as well run rather than defense plus than resistance plus distant defense. I would run double drive speeds at that point and try working that out. But I don't know. Yeah, Ruse has the issue that if Infantry Pulse has already hit, and even if Infantry Pulse were to hit, it will work. It won't stop it. It won't stop the specials. Mia has crawled next to me on the couch, and since I have a couch protector on, she decided that she was gonna crawl under the couch protector. So she's there. She's there. She's looking. She's watching TV. Without a dancer, yeah, I don't know how much they're gonna do. And I think what happens here is that Tracer doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, okay, that happened. Oh, can they kill everybody? I think they either couldn't, but they probably could have. But I think they decided to use a ladder. Yeah, they had 4 ladders left. And this is the one match that I lost to Cronia. Um, they brought a healer with Cronia, which feels kind of weird, and they brought 7 buildings, which is a lot. Um, but this is a free Cronia week. I assume they would normally pair Cronia up with Ninian. A 75 HP Cronia is still very hard to deal with. Yeah, this Ninian is not doing anything. She's just giving tactics and Wings of Mercy dancing. Default set, basically a default set, and basically a cookie cutter set. Exploiting my healing tower position like this is something that not too many people do. Um, it didn't really take having cavalry units to clear this, but yeah. And they also took a long time to engage, but Cronia is a unit that is so easy to use that you're just like, there is no opportunity cost behind using her. It's very simple to do something like this. And oh, hold on, are they running double repo? Yeah, no smites. That's interesting. That's the most interesting thing about this team. Okay, okay. So these were my defenses for this Astra season. I ended up losing 40 points on offense from my mistake yesterday of being unable to take out uh, the Panic Manor in the final match, and also I lost 19 points on defense. Without them, I'm sure I would have hit top 1000. The teams that I have available for next week are these four. I will be deciding in between them. This is the one I'm starting with. I switched Sothis to this set. I wanted her to have ARD speed resistance for just general defenses. I want to try a Vantage set over Guard, um, and I ended up giving her distant defense to just make her tankier in general. I want her to be an annoying threat to deal with, and this building is protected. These two are somewhat protected. Um, this building is not. This building is not really protected, but um, I wonder if taking out all these buildings will waste enough of the enemy's turns. Um, Fina, I had the issue where if I were running an HP set on Sothis would be 2 HP lower than Fina. So, Infantry Pulse 2, which is what I ended up giving Fina because I didn't feel like leveling up, I didn't feel like 5 starring the Marisa. It wasn't gonna happen. So Sothis was only gonna get one thingy. Actually, maybe next week Sothis is not gonna be the bonus unit, so I could switch back to the older set. But that said, I want to try this and see if it works. Um, Elwood, I will be giving him his resplendent form in 2 weeks or 1 week when it's coming out. So I will need to I get the Resplendent form for free. I will need to 5 star one more Elliewood to put him to +9, but I'm more than happy to do so for all those stats. Yoon is still running this set, Sylvia is still running Double Panic, and Kagura is still running the usual set. It's possible that with these two being more powerful, I could switch from Hardy Bearing into something else and give Hardy Bearing to Elliewood. Um, I just haven't decided on it just yet. This Elliewood is fairly well protected against Vantage. Um, yeah, I don't know just yet what I would be going for. Anyways, this is the team that I'm going for to start next week. And as far as offense goes, I am going back to Legendary Leaf. I will be giving him. I don't know if I want to give him a Brazen or this. I will. Let's give him a Brazen. Let's give him a Brazen. Yeah. And double Peony, Azura, Air. I will have to give them their usual sets. Well, okay. What did I give my peonies? I think this one is supposed to be running Chirez, not for this team, but rather for the Tarja team. And you're gonna be running chill defense, maybe. Let's do chill defense for now. I probably need chill defense for Leaf. Um, there's these two. There's Tarja, who I will give Fear Stance to. In the case of Fear Stance versus Brazen on Tarja, people generally recommend giving her Brazen. However, Tarja has this unique niche where She ends up having loads of stats, so she can tank an initial hit. And Sigrun will be running chill attack for this week. Okay, so Sigrun is running Repo. I don't have any smites in this team, which might be bad, but I don't end up bringing it too often. I have Repo on Tarja, Repo. Tarja could be running a smite, but no, let's keep Repo. I think I'm fine with the dancer. I'm fine with having one smite and two repos. Next up, we have this here. Who? What am I giving her? She's just really there to give plus, +5 resistance to Bike, and she might be end up getting dropped. And look at Bike. Why is his frame a different color? Hold on. Oh wait, did I get him to +10? Yes, I did. It took me 370 orbs to do so because I kept pulling. Like, I pulled the first two in less than 60 orbs, but then it took me forever to get the final one. I was never able to find one with plus speed. I think I got one like way early into building him, and then I ended up merging it into him, and I wasn't able to pull up a speed bike since then. However, I was pity broken by a Sed who gave him pulse smoke. I was really happy not having to sacrifice a green. This is gonna make me probably weaker against horses. However, pulse smoke is awesome. Pulse smoke is super special, awesome, and I am really looking forward to using it. And this is the final team. It's just the usual with the peony instead for the +7. For the +7 speed and +3 attack. Yeah, really looking forward to seeing how Pulse Smoke performs on Brave Ike as compared to Atk Smoke. I suspect there might be a bit of a learning curve. I suspect I might have to check a couple things because I might not be used to them. I also pulled on a net. Shit. I also. Fuck. God damn it. I also pulled on a net who I need to level. I also pulled a couple Echidnas. I can get my Echidna to +4, I think. That's not enough, but I have enough Rosses to get him to +10 by now. Although, if I were to choose between the two, Echidna would be really strong. She's not, of course, she's not on the level of Brave Ike. Let me preface by saying that Brave Ike is number one. But Echidna has some really good stats. Um, let's just open this up. If it opens, okay. I haven't done my Iago GHBs yet. I need to read up on some guides. So let's do. Sure, +10. 31 resistance. If we're plus attack, she's gonna be at 55 attack. If she's gonna be plus resistance, she's gonna be at 35 resistance plus the flowers, so it's 36. And axes have the bonus of being able to run just a plethora of utility weapons. There are so many good axes out there. There's guard axe. There is this, which is her default one. There's no there's so many of them. There's just so many utility axes. No, not B. Sorry, weapons, axes. Wait, what's Beach Banner do? Okay, no, this is not good. But okay, there's Carrot Axe. No, Carrot Axe is not good. Devil Axe, Draconic Pole Axe. Where are all the inheritable axe? There's Faithful Axe, which is just a bunch of stats. Giant Spoon is Wood Owl, so you could be running. Or there's also Wogun, which is the same thing, which lets you get chunkier hits. There's Guard Axe, which is the same as the Halloween Axe. What's Guardian's Axe? Yeah, this is exclusive. Heck Lantern is the same thing as Gardex. There's Handbell, which is +2 into each stat. It's Lilith Floaty. Okay, this is a support axe. Melon Crusher, I have Melon Crusher, but it's not good. But still, there's a number Sack of Gifts, which is the same as Handbells. But still, there's like lots of available options. Even just a slaying axe is fine. Getting back to us, I still need to do arena and arena assault, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing arena assault. Next week we'll see. We'll see how we're gonna go. I might end up building a Navarre for Eirforce, just putting a couple merges onto him. My feathers are looking fine. My grails are looking fine. I don't think I would need to +10 on Navarre. But and also with this Azura, I finally also have one more dancer that I will be able to use as a Gale Forcer. Even if her IVs are neutral, there's a very simple set for Azura that she can use as soon as this loads, which you might take example of yourself, which is this one, just darting blow, flashing blade, wings, speed smoke, super standard, and slaying glass. It's super easy to get, super easy to build, and doesn't really need merges to do fine, to perform well. So that's it for me for today. I will be doing arena. I might actually record arena, I don't know. I end up throwing my head against the wall a lot in arena, so it might not be fun to watch. But yeah, that's it, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you guys, and bye bye.